First of all, I'd like to recognize the acting headmaster, Father Agefe, the hardworking teachers for the school, not forgetting all the other support staff who make the whole train grind. I recognize the alumni chair and other alumni members. May I also recognize our partner Indo Zambia Bank, all the pupils in here. In short, all protocols observed. My name is Hajirambu Boma. I am an 89 exit, meaning I came here in 1985 and left in 1989. Interestingly, we came in when the form was actually ending, so we were the first grade 8 at that time. So it's something that's giving my mind, especially to the Form 1s, that life and school is dynamic, does not change. I am an engineer by profession, and I've put more than 30 years of career in engineering in Zambia. My career does not normally allow me to do speeches. We like interacting, but for the sake of the honor I have today, it's not a speech I'm giving. I just want to share just something that I've gone through myself in life. And I don't know if everybody did listen to the head boy's speech, or it was just head boy, if it's possible, that speech that you gave, please share it with your colleagues. And I think there were very important factors of life that you put in your speech, which is basically what I'm going to also try to emphasize in my short discussion. So I will read, but then I'll do a few interactions afterwards. So good afternoon everyone again. Okay. I want to talk about two words that probably you hear a lot. These are discipline and academic excellence. Now, when you hear the word discipline, what do you think of? Most of the time, people think about getting in trouble. They'll think about the rules they've broken, not what they've done better most of the time, or being forced to do something you don't want to do. That is what most of people think. But I want you to think about it in a new way. True discipline isn't about punishment. It's about self-control. It's about deciding what you really want in life and then doing what it takes to get there, even when it's hard or uncomfortable. And academic excellence does that. Doesn't mean just getting straight A's. Academic excellence is about something much more important. It's about trying your personal best at all times and in every situation you find yourself in. It's about being curious, asking the right questions, and feeling proud of the work you've done because you know you gave it your best. So how do these two ideas connect? Think about an athlete training for a big game or an event. They have to have discipline to practice every single day. Whether it's raining, it's muddy, or dust. Even when their friends are doing something more fun, they have to eat health, and sometimes not the quantities they want. Most importantly, and I hope you're going to take this very serious, especially the exam classes, you need to get enough sleep for your body to recover. That discipline is what allows them to achieve excellence in the fields. It is the exact same for you in schoolwork. Discipline is a path that leads to excellence. It's the small choices you make every day. It's a discipline to put your phone away for 30 minutes so you can focus on your homework. It's the discipline to pack that bag before you are not. It is the discipline to pack the bag at night so that in the morning you are not rushing. It's the discipline to raise your hands and ask when you are confused. Instead of just saying, staying quiet, or following the whole mob and say, yes, yes. It is the discipline to review your notes for 10 minutes each evening, instead of cramming the night before the test. It's not going to help you. None of these things are easy, but every time you make one of these small, disciplined choices, you are building a habit. You are building your self-control muscle, and that muscle is what is going to carry you to success. Why does this matter? Is it just about grades? No. This is about your future. And that it includes your future career. Right now, you may not know what you want to be. That is perfectly okay. But the discipline you practice in your classes is how you find it. When you apply yourself in science, you might discover you love problem solving. When you push through a tough history essay, you might find you have a passion for understanding people. Academic discipline isn't just a test of your memory. It's an exploration. It is how you discover your strengths, your interests, and your passions. These discoveries are what will guide you towards the right choice in a career. The habit of excellence you build right now in the classroom are the exact same skills you will need to succeed in whatever path you choose. Whether it's becoming a doctor, an artist, an engineer, a business owner, or a great parent. You are capable of amazing things, every single one of you. You have the power to decide what your future looks like. It starts today with the small, disciplined choices you make. Don't be afraid of hard work. Be proud of it. Be disciplined. Not because someone is watching you, but because you respect yourself and your goals. Aim for your personal best, and you achieve excellence. That's the end of my share. However, back to business. This ceremony that we have today is not about failure and not necessarily success. I don't believe people can be judged by a 1 hour, 30 minutes exams. And trust me, even life is not going to judge you like that. So for those who are going to get awards today, tap yourself on the back. Thank yourself for hard work. However, don't think that is the biggest achievement that you've made. Be proud of yourself because that is just a start. For those who haven't gotten, who are not going to get awards, trust me, we could have given everybody an award today just for being at this school. However, it's an encouragement to push yourself very hard to move forward. The alumni is one of the sources of information, not just for those who left school. You can still interact with the alumni even when you start school, even when you enter Canisius, you can start. And I think Chair is one of the points we want to bring forward to start introducing all the entrants into Canisius to understand how big this community is. That we can reach to the alumni at any time. So we will make the necessary efforts, especially for those who are leaving this year, to try to capture as many of you to immediately join the alumni. Why is it so? Because you are going to start looking for your career choices, you are going to start looking for scholarships, you are going to start looking for a lot of things that is going to help you in your career development. So I encourage all those who are leaving school this year, probably immediately you finish writing your exams, you present your names, maybe to the school, or your numbers, or to the chairman, so that we can bring you into the fold. And then you are going to have a lot of information that is going to help you going forward. I'm searching for a few points. Just a little bit on career development. Please understand that there is no best career in the world. Because as the world, we live together. You can understand even here at school, if you go to the dining, the food is not cooked. Someone chose that career. The most important thing is to be a problem solver in anything that you do in life. There is no career that is useless. You are trained to work anywhere and work very hard. Please embrace artificial intelligence, but do not let it abuse you. Be careful of social media. Choose what you read out there at all times. There are a lot of things that are exciting in social media, especially for the outgoing at the moment. Like I said, the most important thing to go forward as you step out of Canisius is to make sure you lift the name of Canisius. Finally, I want to say, Moniti, thank you very much.